So, this is a good game. This is an old game, but it is a good game. I can tell you that for a fact. It might be a little brutal, but it is a good game. In this game, is Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. It is 13 years old? Yeah, 13 years old. And it was for the PSP. The best console ever. Well, best handheld ever, if you ask me. But, yeah. And I'm gonna beat it, eventually. It might take forever, but it's gonna be a ride that people can join me on and enjoy. I've already made a character but didn't start the game up, so we get the intro cutscene. So I'm gonna shut up while that plays. Good old games. So that's the introduction to this game, is you getting mollywopped into the next century. So it's gonna be a lot of spamming through dialogue. That's gonna drive me a little insane. So I'm gonna shorthand a lot of that dialogue. Because again, I've seen it a million times. I'm not gonna fly through it so fast you couldn't read it, but I'm gonna go through it pretty quick. So we're gonna hit the item box, grab our Mafu Mofu. I used to call it the Mamufu because I couldn't read. Go ahead and do some stuff. Right, this is all I need. No items, no nothing. Just the equipment. And we have a lot of people to talk to. Mhm. Yep. So he's just like, yeah, I gave you some stuff, you got beat up, your job is to hunt here. This is the armory cat. He's just like, hey, you can buy stuff from me. and you'll get some more, unlock stuff as time goes on. Right now he just sells kind of these, so I am gonna go ahead and buy that for later. I don't think there's anything else really he's already got that comes in a good. Now you could go ahead and get the leather armor, which if you get it, does give you some like gathering based skills, but yeah, it's not really worth it. This is the smithy. He just kind of tells you I make stuff and kind of gives the rundown of Blade Master versus Gunner armor. You know, that sort of stuff. Nothing too complicated. It's the merchant. She's just like, yeah, no, I sell stuff. Good old early game where you have nothing. This is the... I can't remember what she's called. She's like the peddler granny. She sells different stuff than the merchant. Some of that stuff is really good, like these. The Ginpei Fang and Kilby Horn. Really good. Shock traps are a really good thing to get plenty of early. As well as she can sell monster fluid, which is really helpful. But beyond that, she doesn't sell too much that's super useful. Thanks, Grandma. The Good Manners Gauntlet of talking to all the villagers. It takes a solid, like, 10 minutes almost to go through all of it. Absolutely nothing has ever happened here. Don't worry about it. Talk to this little man in the corner with his shiny rocks. Treasure quests are incredibly annoying. I like never do them. He gives you the rundown. Yeah, you just get different stuff. Those are not decorative soaps. What's really decorative are the P&Gs in front of him that are supposed to be things. Look at them. Those are just P&Gs on the ground. There's no dimension. I didn't notice that until now. Oh no. can't be the only person who thought at one point that that fish right there was like a Plesioth head. For the longest time, I thought it was just a Plesioth head. I was not smart. Yeah, like I said, I was not smart. Talk to... Okay, thank God. Alright, so Trenya. We love Trenya, he gets us free stuff. And we get the mushroom tree, and that's all let me get for now. I'll hold on to the rest of these points. Because we love Trenya, because Trenya gets us free stuff. And can get us items early. And access to a really, really nice armor set later on. A cheesy armor set, but a nice armor set. I love this little village. I like how it says mushroom tree, but it's really just a bunch of logs they've left there for like 10 years. But hey, easy items are easy items. So right now I think we can send him to jungle, desert, and swamp. But you fund his adventures. Oh, mountains, jungle, desert. So mountains I think is technically snowy mountains. Jungle is jungle, desert's desert. Jungle is the best one right now because we could get the materials to make, or get closer to making a pretty decent sword and shield that uses fire or hammer. So that's useful. I like to actually watch this cutscene because there was like 3 different outcomes, and we didn't get any of them. Well, we got 1 out of 3, which is the good one, where he doesn't get chased by something or sink. The good ending. Also, Carpenter Bug on the first catching attempt. I will take that as a good sign. Disc Stone can be useful because you could make a light bow gun that shoots normal rapid fire of level 1. So infinite rapid fire. Not strong, but I mean, it's infinite. They really are. Yeah, these ones? Like the wall that I can actually touch, or the ones in like the foreground that don't look a little... Talking about those ones back there? Are you talking about the ones like way back there that are made out of literal just triangles, more so than the rest? Oh yeah, no, they move a lot. Who left this cat in here? Let him out. Let him be free. Also, I don't know why they had to make you area transition for what is literally 2 feet inside of that cave. Yeah. Old world shenanigans. But yeah, I think Poke Village might be the best Like, my favorite of the little farms. Because it's not complicated or anything. It's just all right in here. It ain't complicated. Well, one thing is complicated. But it's also complicated in a good way. So... Oh! I think we're at our record. We have 2 people here. Also, appreciate that you're still watching. Also, don't die. Drive correctly. I don't think I can do anything. I can level these up. Because bowguns work differently. Also, if you know about this thing, you know. Know is good. Then how are you typing? Anyways, I'm not gonna worry about buying all the infos yet, because I want to hold on to some dollars. Or zenny. True. Yeah. So, I know what the 3 key quests are. I'm still gonna do all of them in here. Go ahead and get one of the more annoying quests out of the way, though. So, Sinking Feeling. The quest is to deliver 3 Popo tongue. And Popo can be mutants and actually have, like, more than 1 tongue. Go figure. Not to be confused with Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. These are actually friendly looking. And don't stare into your soul. That's still weird, though. I don't think you can do it in this game, though. You might can. Still one of the weird things. I don't know why it gets me with the Popo tongues. It's one of those weird things that just kind of has me go, huh? I mean, let's face it, there are some monsters in Frontier that have like 8 wings. I will say Dragon Ball Z Abridged, I think, has my favorite iteration of Mr. Popo, who's some sort of eldritch being. All I'm saying, he's like, I don't want to be up on the lookout. Also, I just don't like heights, and that place is way too high in the air. Way too high in the air. Honestly, these guys. I've never looked at their face that closely. Hold on. Hold up. Ugh. Well, why does he look like he gotten some good, man? Oof. I didn't need that close-up, but the close-up was kind of funny. Oh, okay. No, that wasn't antidote herb. Absolutely not. I should probably try and put chat on screen on stream eventually, because it's gonna make the recording look a little weird. It'll be fine. I could fix it later. Don't mock me for being mad at screaming. If the voices win, we're gonna have a whole lot of other problems. I mean, I've already had a cackling fit today from Modern Warfare 2. Because the auto shotgun is... Oh boy. I unlocked it and had it platinumed within 3 hours. That's really fast. All things considered. I did just play Shipment the whole time. Dude, I wish you could have been. It would have been awesome. Because before that chaos, there was even more chaos. I was playing with a riot shield and I kept... You spoiled it! Well, no, chat's not on screen. Well, he's here. Yeah, Tigrex is back again. I will fight the Tigrex though once I get the Popo Tongues. Because that's just going to be a shortcut back. But for now, I'm going to ignore him. And at most, I'll come back later before we have to fight him in the story with the Eager Cleaver and kill him. And get stuff early. A whole 3 items worth. Because you can do it. I don't think his health is actually adjusted at all. It's just your equipment at the time of fighting him, or encountering him rather, at this point in the game is so weak, it doesn't really matter. Man, I would love to see someone who whose first Monster Hunter was like one of the newer ones, like Rise or World, come back and play this one for the first time, and then try to longsword counter and it just not work. That'd be so funny. To me. Also, wow, immediately all 3 Popo Tongues. I think that's the fastest I've ever gotten them all. Oh, I should go up top and... I should go up the top of the mountain. How many did I... Okay. Okay, game. I'll take it. Game just handed me all I needed and then some. I think there's another quest for Popo Tongue actually later on. I think it's like 10? No, not 10. It's like 5 or 6. I know there's like 3 egg quests, I think, in Village. It's at least 2. And they're so bad in this game and the older games. Because at least in like World, you can like slide. You know, you can like slide down the tree. Not in this one, ain't none of that. You just get bullied by all the Vespoids. If I could mod this game, I would probably mod it just to see the hitboxes for once. I want to see what happens. Like, how far out do they go? I mean, this game is notorious for the bad hitboxes, but like, I want to see the like actual size of them. I don't remember if there's anything actually on the very top, but I'm going to it. Is it just the thing? Yeah, just a little thing. It's a stick. For those observant people. Yes, this is a Kushala Daora molt. Which, I think it's actually smaller in Generations Ultimate when it shows back up. But I'm not 100%. But in this game it's huge, which honestly I think could be a canon size of these things. Oh, there we go. That's the thing I was hoping to pop up. You just get a baby Kezu. Monster Hunter Stories moment. I don't know if it'll stay with me if I get my butt knocked on the ground. Okay, he's in Area 7. Hold on, guys. I should sharpen my basic bone longsword before I go fight the Tigrex. Such a good idea. I'm a genius. Alright, we gotta go for a sub 5 kill, guys. The rock missed, we're dead. Oh yeah, chip damage the monster. I kicked him. Are you happy? I'm gonna get him. I'm not gonna get him. Yeah, you're not meant to fight him. He's a lesson in futility. But there are those people who will do it anyways. Now, if I brought like not a long sword, if I brought like a bow gun, I would say you might do it pretty early. It'd be really tough with a 20-minute time limit, but you could do it. It'd be... If you had the heavy bow gun and you know what you were doing, with enough ammo, you could get him. But you'd have to be, like, booking it. In terms of damage. I mean, it's not a bad place to kind of go practice for him before the big fight. Because you could just get the bare mins of what you need. You know, you get Popotongue and stuff and then just fight him for a while. Watch him, learn his moveset. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not one of them. Okay, well, cheesing... Well, I wouldn't say cheesing, but going after stuff with Palico that has some, like, pretty strong early game shenanigans, if you know what you're doing, is it's a little different. Because upgrades are easier to get in terms of, like, farming for, like, equipment. Then you hit the level grind, but, you know. Also, we get our cats now. Cats work weird in this game. I don't know how that works. I think... I think I'll go with this one. Since I have the bonus DLC, sometimes we'll get the cat that spawns right here in a barrel. If we do, that's a good cooking cat. Yeah, because we... So many weird weapons for the old games. Okay, where's my brain at? Okay, well, that's episode 1. Because I have a system. If we do, we can cook them. Yes. Absolutely. There's no rules to what you can and can't cook in the Monster Hunter world. If they freaking... If you can have the handler grill like monster tails, yeah, no. There's somebody somewhere out there who ate a feline. I guarantee it. I don't want to know who they is, but somebody did it in this universe. So, yeah. I don't want to know. Somebody did. see if Treshy's back. Treshy's back! Or Trenya, not Treshy. Trenya. I get them mixed up sometimes. And he didn't die. So yeah, he actually got us a decoration. There probably would be. I didn't know he could bring me those. How about that? Alright, let's see if we get one of the other endings. Antiseptic, yeah, totally. Such a good skill. Yes! It's not my favorite of the endings, but it's funny to me. It still is, even when I was a kid, I thought it was hilarious. And then I felt bad because I thought he was dead. So, the bad ending. Yeah, that was the bad ending. This game starts off... Like, all the Monster Hunter games start off like a little slow. This one feels like it starts off with actually a decent pace. If you know what you're doing. I didn't when I was younger. I had no clue what I was doing. I thought I had to get more guild points to get my hunter rank up. But yeah, I don't even know what the antiseptic skill does. Some of the skill names in this game don't make sense. Things got so much easier to understand skill-wise when Try and 3U came out. Yeah, and also this. You just can't look at them. You can attach it. Like, yeah. I don't think there's much I can actually upgrade right now. I can upgrade this if I want to. But it wouldn't really be worth it because we'd miss out on this, which is way better. Well, way better of a route at this point in the game, because... What? I don't understand. What do you mean? Okay. This is... Oh. It's a random movie. Funny. Comedy. Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna do the thing. Gotta love the random stuff you get recommended sometimes. I I don't think so either. In fact, I quite doubt it. So I forgot to collect bugs earlier. 6 hours long? Dude, isn't that roughly the same time frame as like to collect like the special or is it director's cut of the Lord of the Rings movies? Like, that's wild. That's wicked long, man. Watch that over like 3 days. Oh, watch it over 3 days. Good job, me. May get smited for that one. Only by 9 minutes is that shorter. 9 whole minutes. I don't think I want to do it. He's moved. Also, fun fact, you can gather ice crystals right here if you get lucky. Most of the time you just get rocks. See? There you go. Proof of concept. Now I want to know what them bees right there been eating to be living up in an ice cave. Bees built different, man. I I think you I remember you telling me about the everywhere at the end of time thing, but I don't think I should watch it. What can I say? I'm already getting memeable. Not that I ever wasn't. Okay. I took the mango quest? Yeah, okay. I just gotta go to area 8. So once I'm done gathering, I can just go run up there and fight the monkeys. Fight the snow monkeys. I don't know why they had those there. I mean, I don't think I don't know if I'd be able to fully understand the concept, so. Yeah. That monkey has ultra instinct, I'm afraid. Keep trying to do the Fade Slash that lets me go to the side. Out of habit and reflex. Johns? Objective cleared, monkey slain. Godzilla vs. King Kong, the movie. Hold on. I think I could. I don't know how I would bring the chat over into the stream so it could be visible there so I don't look like I've gone insane. I'll figure it out later. I'll play around with it. Oh, that is so bit crushed. Oh my god. Dude. Jesus. Ooh. Do you like pixels? You'll get a lot of them. Freeze frames don't look good from PSP. Ever. I think you're still... Yeah. I can't hire any more cats. Charles. We love Charles. Charles the cat. I love how cat pet names are always like either really normal, like you like they're sort of normal things, or they get like a little weird, and then you have like Cupcake the Destroyer, and it's like a pit bull. Which I just want to say I think pit bulls are very cute. You just look like, you know, like they look like they're soft. Some of them, you know, just good squish, big ol' hug. When I worked fast food, I met a few pit bulls that were like really big babies. They just wanted to come out and say hi. They couldn't, so they got sad. But most of the time they were getting chicken nuggets, so you know what, it was okay. Well, it ain't much, but it's something. I'm actually surprised I don't have any earth crystals yet. What, just randomly pipe sound effects? Cactus on a stick. I think you get the... Okay. Yeah, so... This is the baby version of a really, really good bowgun later. But this game is weird, and you don't make an upgrade to bowguns, you just make the upgraded version later. And you can level up the one you just made. Like 5 times, I think? Okay, so... I'm not that far off from making that, holy crap. Either way, I gotta just get more pelts. That'll be something to remember for later. Yeah. Good old battle armor. One of the better early game armor sets that have ever happened for like a full set. Like a full set of battle armor gives you attack up, and I don't think it gives you speed sharpening. It might. My brain's too small and I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's attack up, I know, and then like sharpening. This one, not this one. The gunner set does attack and like one other. It's always a W. Super good. If we get up to the next rank, I think this guy will sell it. It's either 2-star or 3-star where the cat will start selling battle armor for us. One of those two. Okay, so this quest is annoying. Let's do it and get it done. Because I think the other key quest rather is Mountain Herb. I think that's the other one left. Sometimes I have to remind myself that this game is 13 years old before I start questioning some of the decisions and the way they did the background. I like never go to this area. Nothing ever happens in area 2. Except you run off a cliff, or you climb a cliff. That's it. There is a gathering area, I think, actually on the side of the mountain. I don't know if I'll be able to actually get myself onto it, because you have to like fall down a certain pattern. It's a little easier in Generation Ultimate, because it's like, yeah, you can kind of see the lip that comes off the side there. It's weird. I think that might partially be the secret area. The one with the beehive on it is the secret area. No, secret area is like actually where the number 1 is on the map. If I remember it right, because I got there once. Yeah, for Freedom Unite. I I'm not sure. I don't think it does. I want to say no, because the secret area is like where 1 is roughly. Also, almost got enough antlers. You gotta wait around for the Anteca to respawn. Maybe I didn't get the secret area here. Where did I get the secret area in this game once or twice? I'd have been Swamp. Yeah, I don't know how you'd get to that one up there. Well, hold on. Now I gotta go find out. I gotta frick around and find out. The only thing that I don't miss from, like, my most hated thing of this game is the freaking climbing. Takes forever. And this cliff right here. The worst. Every time I climb it, I start expecting to hear Snake Eater start playing. Like, so here. And that's the one with the beehive on it. I don't think you can actually reach that one, but there is a mining spot right here. No, what is it? What is the earworm? Macalite. I used to call it malachite. Don't ask. Oh. Yeah, that might be the secret area in this game. Because there's no other way to get to it unless you can somehow slide from like the very top. You'd have to like slide off the very peak of this to actually make it. Go in, go back. Boom. Deer. Ah, gotcha. I actually haven't heard of anything from Pizza Tower. Like, I know it exists, but I haven't played it or looked at anything from it. You know, the airship kind of looks like a mushroom. The more I look at it, the more it looks like a mushroom. Just one of those weird thoughts that went through my brain. Honestly, I think my favorite, um... Oh, we got the item! Yeah! Or at least one of them. My favorite thing about Trenya. Easy fire wyvern fluids. If you get lucky. You don't have to go fight Rathalos or Raytheon to get it. Raytheon. One of these days, a Monster Hunter fan's gonna like stab me for my inability to pick one. The big green one and the big red one. You don't have to fight either one of them to get fire weapon fluid in this game, which means you can access the gunhammer. I know. The start of the Rathalos sword and shield, actually. What else is in this? Can't be it. That might be it. One time, I bought a second copy of Freedom Unite for the PSP, and I gave it to my mom, and I spent more time playing it than she did on her own PSP to get her equipment before trying to teach her how to play multiplayer. One of those weird decisions. But yeah, you know, you can just pick the Rathalos sword and shield before you even fight a Rathalos. Which, for early in the game, that's really good. You can have a fire weapon with great sharpness before you go into fighting Gyadrome. I believe I actually gave it to one of my cousins along with my old PSP at that time. That's where that copy went. So, yeah. And it never went really anywhere beyond that as far as I know. Because I don't think she played it much after. Yeah. Also, this is another thing you could also make. That is a lot of damage for early game. Keep in mind, we've not had one urgent yet, and we can make that if we get lucky and spend enough time running around. Thanks, Trenya. Thanks a lot, buddy. We love Trenya. Also, we can actually make the Chain Blitz. Normal level 1 rapid fire. With access to fire. Oh. Pretty sure the last key quest is the mountain herb gathering. I might be wrong, but I'm a full clear 1 star before I go into 2 star. And I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna go straight to them. You know, I know they're not gonna ever do it. They're not ever gonna. They're never, words are hard. They're never going to just one-to-one recreate the old maps in the new games. But if they did, I would like to see how they like connect everything without doing area transitions. Without like changing them too much. Like with old flooded forest, when they brought it back for Rise. Like they're good, don't get me wrong. It's more just I want to see how they would do it. In a way, though, the old maps kind of like the maps like this one feel bigger to me. Which sounds weird, I know. But like having to go through all like the area transitions makes me feel like I'm moving like technically further. I mean, I like it. I'm not gonna complain. Because most of the maps in the newer games felt kind of small to me. Except for Ancient Forest. Not Ancient Forest. What is it? Yeah, it is Ancient Forest. Frick. The Ancient Forest. That map is too confusing. I can't even think about it without getting confused, for Pete's sake. Hate that tree. Oop. Yeah, it comes with Divine Blessing. Which is great. Doesn't do a lot in the early game. Threat destroyed. Divine Blessing is one of those things, like, either it works and it works like all the time, or like never does anything. For me at least. Give me more abilities that make me hurt. Well, you would love the Calamity Ring in Dark Souls 1, because that literally just makes you take double damage. And also Dark Souls 3. And that's all it does. It doesn't do anything else. It just makes you take more damage. Like, yes, please. Give me pain. Hey, I just answered. I think the worst ring in Dark Souls is probably just the Calamity Ring. No, I was wrong. I was one off on the key quests. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can fix this. I can do the other one and then just go fight the Gaiadrome. I'm not too worried about the spoilers for the story in this game. I mean, it's been out for 13 years. Oh no. He's gone. Wait, he just holds it if you don't go. Oh no! I thought he was gonna do the full animation before I finished. Now I feel bad. And he's okay. Also, you can skip this cutscene, but if you skip the cutscene, it won't undo the endings. He will still go through his animation as usual. You just don't get the cool camera angles. See? And if he was gonna sink, he would have sank. If he was gonna speed up, he would have sped up. It just gives you a nice camera angle. It's nice. And I think I've gotten a Carpenter book almost every single time I've gathered from this ticket, and I'm very happy. Yeah, it just doesn't. It just makes you take double damage. It's just misery. And what's worse is you can combine. Like, you already take just double damage because it just doubles all the damage you take. It doesn't like half your defense. It just doubles the damage. Which, if you equip the clutch rings, it gets even worse. Because those lower your damage absorption. And when your damage absorption is low, well, your damage taken goes way up. You can hit like negative 300 damage absorption. Or like negative like 300 or something somewhere, so you're taking like 3 times the damage. It is so dumb. I mean, it's funny and a Dark Souls move. But man. Also, we're very close to that. Actually, hang on. What crafts into that? I'm trying to remember what becomes that. Let me Google that real quick. It's one of those things I wonder if I can get my mitts on it faster. Oh, nothing becomes it. Okay, sad. Hurts. Yeah, that's there now. These are actually not that bad and a pretty good thing early for some specific individual monsters. Yeah, auto guard's thing in this game. But it takes a helmet. We love auto guard. Did you ever know about the thing you could do in 3 Ultimate where you could cheese the gold and silver quest with a sword and shield and infinite stamina? Because you could just make them beat themselves up, and because you'll sit in a corner, and with like the right skills, you could just block everything forever, so they would just take themselves out. Yeah, that was a thing. I never did it. I just knew about it existing. Because you had to get like really specific stuff. And be incredibly patient, because it would take like the whole quest for them to do that. But you get like the Chak, I think, sword and shield, the really funky looking one. You get the materials to make from the Argosy because it had 3 slots and had like pretty good sharpness too once it was upgraded. You get that and, like the Bullfango helmet and a few other things. So you would have like never-ending stamina and like good block skills. So you just sit there. Dude, I remember the first time fighting Lucent Argakuga in that arena. That was a sick fight. Like, yeah, it was just an Argakuga, but he was even more special. I hope Dire Morales gets to come back one day. But at the same time, it would take water combat, and I don't know if I want to suffer through that. I think Dire Morales is an Elder Dragon I'd want to see come back if they could do something different with him. Like, have the water, like, when he's in the water, you have to, like, use ballistas and stuff to fight him for a little bit. Or bow guns. You have to, like, fish him out or do enough damage, and then you can wail on him. Another returning Elder Dragon I want to see is Gogmazios. He just showed up, beat everybody senseless, and then left. Same thing for Atal Ka. Showed up, beat people up, and then left. Where are some other spots where my groups at? I think this is a spot. Oh man, thinking about like 3 and 4 ultimate makes me think about how broken the back hops on Lance was. Alrighty, we have a good one. Once I finish this up and fight the Gaiadrome, that's gonna be it for today. But the video will be up later because I have broken down in chunks that I'm gonna spiffy up and then send out instead of just the VOD. So have a good night and go sleep well. I'll be causing havoc again another day. You know I'd be doing that. That guy at drums could not know what's hit him. Nighty-o. Going to feel very bad for that guy at drum. Hmm. Eee. Feline Comrades. This is the first game we had Feline Comrades in them. And they can be Something. So I'm gonna go. Who I like? I like Gary, but he's mainly bombs, and that makes me scared. So let's go. Let's also grab. Let's grab Oliver. I like his name. And I actually haven't even gone into this room yet. I forgot about going in there. Yeah, this is the feline kitchen in this game. Yeah. Good old OG food place. Also, that is just that looks so much like a Plenciate head to me, and I don't understand why. Also, I think those are supposed to be bananas up in that corner. But one of the coolest things in this game, I think, is just how much you can do with these guys. Also, if you have the bonus DLC, you can just give them Dragon Element. You can give them fire for free early. So I'm gonna give Oliver fire. I'm not gonna give Gary much anything right now because Gary likes to blow things up. Also, best comrade armor. Okay, so growth. So extra comrade points. Attack power is basically the only thing you want to worry about. That and meditation. But you can get more comrade points later on once they hit max level. So, I'm gonna take Oliver with us. So yeah, have them train up. And they're like, you know, you talk to them for the first time, they're like, yeah, we're your boys and girls in every which way. We work for you now. Let's go kill everything. Also, we have two options. I like this one. Because head chef gets like a really nice red little bandana and it's cute. Also, you get to eat for free in this game if you have only 2 chefs. Or up to 2. Which is cool. I do not remember the food combos. I think fish and veggies is good. The cooking cutscene gets so good when you have more. What? No! He did not activate a skill on the first meal of this file. Bruh. He actually did. Okay. I see how it is, bro. Let's go. So, we're gonna go kill a Gyadrome. That's gonna be easy. Comically so. Comically easy. To the point where if you have the right stuff, you can kill him by like with just one shock trap. Put a shock trap down and then longsword spirit combo him and he's dead. That's it. He's done. He's over. More of them, huh? Dude, Trenya's a homie. Dude's gotten us all kinds of stuff. For no effort. We're already at 2 Fire Wyvern Fluid. We're halfway there to a Fire Sword and Shield. Which I might actually get and use because it could be pretty nifty for some stuff later. Also, is he gonna do anything? No. He got past the cutoff point. So, you know, I'm a little sad that I've not got more Malachite, or because if I had 2 more, I could make the Iron Katana, and then we could actually just one-cycle him. But alas, my luck, it's not good enough. You just have the wine. More Fire Wyvern Fluid. Very, very poggers. I can renovate the field row, but I won't really do anything with it. So close. Wow, that is actually terrifyingly close. I have no money. It's fine. Money will be easier later. About a meme on this thing. Not much good here. I'm gonna buy a few red seeds though. I'll let you grow random plants. I can't remember what the differences are. Did they even give you a shock trap? They're tranks. You know what? I'll catch him. I'd never do capture quests unless I have to. Sometimes I do capture for the better rewards, but usually, nah. And fun fact, if you're used to the newer games where monsters develop resistances, they don't do that in this game. If you get a 4-man squad with the Dragonwood longsword that has para, you will just lock things down forever. If you get good luck on your para damage procs and stuff, you'll just stick him in place and never let him leave until he's dead. Is it effective? Yes, I've seen it. It's scary effective, honestly. You get like 3 Dragonwood longsword people and like 1 bowgun user for extra status application. Yeah, you're cooking with some peanut oil then. But that's really about it in terms of like effective longsword status. Otherwise, it's better just go damaged because they're broken in this game. They're like this. I think like the 3 technically strongest weapons in this game are greatsword, longsword, and heavy bowgun. The strongest raw damage weapon, like outright, is actually a hammer. So it's like hammer, longsword, greatsword, and heavy bowgun for like the scariest damage dealers in the game. Also, this is Gaidrome. There's no thoughts going on in there at all. There never was one. Also, their neck does some funky stuff when they're in shock traps. Just gonna ignore all of the other ones. I don't think he's close enough to death yet. It just took 1 spirit combo and he was good. No. I feel kind of bad for him. No, I don't. That's stupid. Hey, welcome to Longsword. Welcome to Freedom Night. You can do this. You can do so much stupid stuff in this game. Easy money, I guess. I'm a little flabbergasted. Also, he has 6 fingers on each hand. I just noticed that. I think. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's not 6, that's 7. It's 1, 2. Oh my gosh, that is actually 7. There are 7 claws on that hand. Wow. Dude can count to 14 without a calculator. crazy, dog. And we got mostly Screamer sacks for it. Thanks. And you know, now that we've, you know, bulldozed through Hunter Rake 1, there's some new stuff here, like the insect ticket +1, which is really good, because getting bugs in this game is a nightmare. Also, this is the felines I mentioned earlier. You can get a free cat with that are like special colors, and can have better skills sometimes. So, you know, gimme. Cat down here now sells more stoof. I don't think he sells more weapons yet, but he does sell the battle armor. So yeah, I'm gonna be grinding to get that, because that's gonna be something we can wear for like 2 ranks, if we wanted to. Do I recommend doing that? Not really. Also, that is a good thing to see right there. Rapid Fire Pellet 1. We love Rapid Fire Pellet 1. This is really good. Or Rapid Fire Pellet in general in this game, because Pellet's a little cracked out of its mind. For no reason. Well, in specific situations. Also, Granny just tells us, yeah, we can go to the desert and the jungle. That's that. That is literally all she tells us. And that there's new stuff going on. Oh man. Poor Trinia. Dude's out here doing work. He's coming back half dead. Bro, Trinia, I love you. That's actually crazy. Getting enough Fire Wyvern fluid to be able to make the Rathalos sword and shield this early in the game is huge. Because fire damage is really good in the early game in this game. Because you have Gyrodrome, weak to fire. You have Kongalala, weak to fire. You have Cephadrome, weak to fire. You have Daimyo Harmatar, who's not really weak to fire, but you don't have to worry about Will Elemental with him. So you have Longsword, just bully him. And I say that and I mean it. You can lock Daimyo down with a longsword if you do it right. And it's not even that hard. You just beat him up. I think that will cover things for this streaming for now. I think it's pretty good progress. Cranking out HR1, well, not HR1, but Village 1 star entirely. So, yeah, feeling good, feeling really good right now. But that's going to be it for now, and we'll pick this game back up on another day. Hopefully we'll have a pretty good run again. Till next time.